Kobe once said, I am a maniacal worker, and if you're not working as hard as I am, I'm gonna let you know about it. Cody's Corner. Hello, everybody, and welcome officially to Wildcard Weekend. And welcome officially to Cody's Corner, Cody's week-by-week hot takes on who's gonna get the W. I'm here sat beside with the one and only Petey.
Hello.
And back like never before, the man in the chair, David, is back with us once again.
Wiki D's.
Wiki D. That sounds like McDonald's, the way you said it like that. You said Wiki D's. Trying to get some Wiki D's? Welcome back to Wildcard Weekend, man. How do you feel?
No, I'm excited, man. It's been a while since I've been this excited for a weekend of football.
Yeah.
We have some amazing matchups waiting for us.
Yo, let me tell you, everywhere you go, it turns into a conversation somewhere about anyone talking about these wildcard games. I mean, we're going to get into it. Obviously, we're going to talk about it literally right now. But people are really excited about this Cleveland-Houston game, bro.
It's one of the most interesting games to watch. You have a vet in a QB in Cleveland.
Yep.
As veteran as you can get.
The vet.
And on the other side, you have
former Super Bowl MVPs.
Yep.
True.
And then on the other side, you have the complete opposite. You have a rookie. First time playing in the NFL, first playoff game ever. And it's just you're gonna see what's gonna top it. The raw capabilities.
What are you laughing at? I don't know what you're laughing at. What's so funny?
For the listeners at home, Cody got tired of his stool.
Yeah, I like standing up. I'm an energetic kind of guy.
He's on this standing kick.
Yeah, you know. I see what you did there, standing kick.
He saw Pat McAfee one time.
You know, look, that's the truth. Look, I'm going to just, speak my piece. I watched Pat McAfee show for the first time this week. And I'm like, yo, this guy has so much energy. He's standing up the entire time.
Yeah,
I could do that.
As if you didn't have energy.
So I stood up.
Down.
Here I am standing up. I got a mic stand, so I stand. You know what I mean?
I guess. We stand with you.
You smell it when I'm farting?
I hope not.
You don't like that one?
Nope.
Make it slick so I can slide?
Oh.
You like that one?
I like.
That one was way better than the first one.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get right into it, man. Look, first, before we get into these games, I want to make a little news announcement that's already been spoken on throughout the rest of the sports world. Gerard Mayo was announced as the head coach of the New England Patriots to succeed the man himself from the funeral service, Bill Belichick.
Yeah, man. I see a lot of Patriot fans are actually a little bit excited about this.
Yeah.
I saw on Twitter, not sure if this is correct.
Okay.
But he had it in his contract that when Belichick leaves, he would be the one to succeed him as the head coach.
Oh, is that really?
So it's kind of like planned.
So they didn't make a selection then.
It had to be planned. I mean, because they signed him before Bill even got out the parking lot.
For real.
So,
right away.
I was wondering that. I was like, wow, that was super quick. They had to have already had it in their mind.
I think that with all these coaches with question marks on their heads now and these teams that just got rid of their head coaches, everybody kind of assumed that it was going to take a lot of people a while to kind of fill in those spots. And it was literally Thursday, announcement. He's stepping down. Friday, new coach. And especially him, you know what I mean? If it was anybody else and that wasn't in Gerard Mayo's contract, you would have assumed that to fill in Bill Belichick's shoes would have been hard for anyone to find,
Those are some big shoes.
Yeah, they are.
So he was actually, for anyone that doesn't know, he was a linebacker for the Patriots for 10 years. I believe David also said he was a linebacker for the Bills.
No, he spent his entire career in the Patriots.
Oh, okay. Then he was on the Pats the entire time. And then he was previously the linebacker coach. So now he's just stepping up into this position. Good for him, man.
No, he's got himself a good position there.
I liked him as a player.
Look, it's tough. It's tough to succeed Belichick.
Yeah. Especially with that team he was working with.
Yeah.
Defensive-minded guy, though. Patriots are a defensive-minded team. They've always kind of have been, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're hung. I mean, Tom Brady was obviously great, but they hung their hat on their defense. So, bringing a guy like that, linebacker, who's very familiar with the defense, very familiar with what they want to do. So, makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
We'll see if it pans out, but it makes sense.
Another thing I wanted to say really quick before we get into anything else is that the Commanders officially hired Adam Peters as their new GM, coming from San Francisco.
Yeah, this is definitely a guy that's had a lot of success too. I think me and Dave were talking about he's won 2 championships?
Yeah.
Yep.
Commanders need because they also brought in this guy Bob Myers, right?
Right.
Because supposedly Josh Harris says because he's a winner.
Right.
And that's what Commanders need. They need. I don't know how Bob Myers is gonna pan out. I don't know what type of insight he can give.
Yeah.
But the Commanders need some winners.
And for anyone, because I don't think we spoke on it on the show, for anyone that doesn't know who Bob Myers is, Bob Myers was previously the GM for the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
And I say that, like a question because that's a whole different sport altogether.
But
when he says that he knows that how to win, he's not wrong. It's the most recent basketball dynasty up to date is the Golden State Warriors. So he must know something about winning. It seems like the Commanders are chasing after a winning environment in their locker room and around their organization altogether, and they're doing it.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because they have a top 5 pick. I think top 2. They have a second pick, I believe. So are they going to take a QB? To give that GM a fresh QB to start his tenure with?
Are you going to stick with Sam Howell?
Sam Howell led the league in passing yards for a long time, though. This season himself, he was doing better than all the quarterbacks that are usually up there. The Pat Mahomes.
Are those passing yards equating to wins?
No.
So then...
Well, they have the worst defense in the NFL ranked. So then it also doesn't go necessarily into Sam Howell's hands, but then,
Look,
for a lack of a better term, in his hands, because I see David giggling at me as soon as I said it. He's like, hands.
I think if the Bears pass up on a QB with the first pick, I think they have to take Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't see the Bears passing up Caleb Williams, though.
I think there's a chance to take Harrison.
I think if you trade up for the first pick, it's for a reason.
Well, they made that trade last year.
Oh, was it really?
They have the Panthers pick.
Yeah.
They got DJ Moore for the first pick this year.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So this now they didn't trade up as a plan. This was
I don't know, man. I know how the NFL is, and it's a fickle league. So it's like I don't know. I just don't see the Bears passing up that type of potential talent.
Do you think if they take Caleb Williams, they keep Fields? Or do you think they're shipping him out?
They should ship him out if they get Caleb.
Yeah, I think they should ship him out, get some assets for him, get some pieces, right? Maybe some weapons around Caleb, and you tried the Justin Fields experiment. It's not necessarily working. It's not terrible, but it's also not working to what you thought. So you have the opportunity. I just don't see them not taking Caleb.
Do you see Justin Fields going to a team with a quarterback question mark like the Commanders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would make sense.
I think the Jets would be a good fit.
I said that already, but I feel like the reason he wouldn't go to the Jets is because, like you said, he deserves to be a starter. So then if he goes to the Jets this season coming up, he is going to have to be behind Aaron Rodgers, which also...
It's only one season.
If you're talking about fickle, that also is a fickle position to be in because you never know if he's going to land an injury. God forbid if he lands an injury this season coming up.
Let's say Fields gets traded to the Jets. I think he starts at least 3 to 4 games next season.
He deserves...
I don't think Rodgers plays a full 17.
Okay. Because of injury or because maybe trying to...
Something.
He's not going to outplay Rodgers.
No, I just think it's like...
What else would he sit him for?
He's old. I just think there's a high chance he gets hurt.
Tom Brady was old. He didn't miss a game in that championship run in Tampa Bay, I don't believe.
The problem is that everybody is judging the state of Aaron Rodgers' physical well-being on the fact that he got hurt in the first couple plays.
I'm judging it off he's getting hurt at the age of 40.
Yeah, it's harder to bounce back.
Yeah, but it's also
2024,
2024, and medicine is...
I don't see it. I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
If he plays all 17, I'd be surprised.
I don't think Justin Fields there's too much going on over there, and we need some type of continuity. New York.
Yeah.
Me being a Jets fan, so it's bringing Justin Fields and is only going to shake that up even more so. But however, that Commanders take, that's a decent take.
You like it, right?
That's a decent take.
I pulled that one. Let me be clear with you. I pulled it right out of my butt. Had no idea. This wasn't contemplated. That was just, in the midst of us talking about the Commanders building something. Hey, why not?
You know what it is?
He was a star at the end of the season.
You know what it is? It's because you're standing.
It's because I'm standing.
It was easy to pull
I stand on what I say.
It was easy to pull it out.
There it is.
Whoop. Just like... But, I have one more thing I wanted to say, and man, I lost it now because you're talking about pulling stuff out of my butt.
Well,
So that's
speaking of losing things, we got a tough matchup to start the playoffs.
yes, we do.
Somebody's got to lose it. Got Cleveland at Houston. We have, as we said, the vet himself, Flacco, against the rookie, Stroud.
Okay.
It's going to be, I think, one of the funner games to watch this weekend.
Yeah.
What does everybody say about defense?
They win championships.
Defense wins championships. The reason the Texans are here, and that's not to say that the defense on the Texans is the worst.
It's not the best.
It's not the best. They usually win because they're outscoring their opponents, not because they're stopping the team from doing anything.
Okay.
Perfect example, when they played the Jets.
Yeah.
Who lets the Jets put up 30? And that's not even me being a hater. Be for real. Who's doing that? And it's because they are structured the way that the NFL thought the Vikings were going to be structured in the beginning of the year. Everybody knew that the Vikings defense was horrible, but they had one of the greatest lineups for an offense in a while with Kirk Cousins, Jetta, Jordan Addison, and what they thought they were going to get out of Chandler and Madison.
Yeah.
So it was an offense-reliant team, but that's not going to cut it against the Browns.
I just looked this up because I was curious. You said how many teams would put up the 30 against the Jets? 6 times this season. A team put up 30 against the Jets.
You know what, Petey?
You went out of your way.
Yeah,
We're not even talking about the Jets like that, bro. I brought it up one time. You brought up the Jets. I didn't say anything. You know,
You're the one that said
I
it.
don't do that to you when you talk about the Giants, though.
You are something
can.
else, yo.
You're a hater,
Six
bro.
times this
He
season.
puts an Odell jersey on the back of his shirt. He starts acting brand new, bro.
Odell jersey on the back
Like-
of my shirt.
On the back of your chair. You know what?
All right.
The
So
Cowboys put up 30 against you. The
That's not what I asked. I said,
Oh.
who lets the Jets put up 30?
Oh, that's what you meant?
That is what I said.
The Jets didn't put up
the-
30. They put 28.
But how much did the Texans score? 6.
30. Oh, different game?
No, yeah.
Against the
Oh,
Jets.
oh,
Come
okay.
on, bro.
Jets, Pete.
Yo, don't start giving us false stats here now
I'm
because
looking,
you're being
I'm
a
looking
hater.
at the wrong game. It's okay.
All right, so what's the score of the
30 to 6. You're right.
30-6. Okay.
If you're gonna hate, do it accurately.
Yeah,
all
hate
right?
with some accuracy.
Oh, I got the stats.
What is it? DJ Khaled said? My style is accurate.
My sound.
All right, so who do you got for this Cleveland-Houston game?
This is tough, man.
This is 2. I don't look. We
Well,
also didn't
talking
talk
about a good
this.
defense. Cleveland's got that good defense.
They have a great defense. That's why I brought it up.
Is this the
Top
best
rated.
defense in the Super
Top
in the
yo,
playoffs?
It's
Top rated, I
arguably
believe.
number 1 defense in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
And this is what the other thing I wanted to say to you. These are 2 potential coaches of the year playing against one another right now.
Stefanski.
Stefanski, and I always forget how to say the last name. D'Amico.
D'Amico Ryan.
D'Amico.
Not D'Amico like you said last time.
Listen,
D'Amico.
I'm learning how to say last names. I officially can say it a one-shot. Ready? Listen to this. Tunga Vailoa. That one took me a little bit.
Don't look at me, Petey.
I said it right. I said it right. How you say it?
All right. Well,
All right, well, you asked me who I think is going to win.
Talk to
I
me.
think it's going to be a really close game. It's hard for me to pick. I'm going to take the experience, and I'm going to say Cleveland beats Houston.
Okay.
I have a little parlay for you
Talk to me.
if you want to hear me.
Let's hear it.
I got Flacco over 250 passing yards.
Okay. Oof.
I have Collins, Nico, with a touchdown.
You said that like bomb. James
Collins.
Bond.
Collins, Nico.
And then
I got Njoku with 40-plus yards.
I like that. I like that a lot.
It's a lock.
That Njoku is something else, man.
I like him.
Is there going to be continuity, word of the show, because of David with that connection between Njoku and Joe Flacco?
Mm-hmm.
I got to tell you, I'm on the same boat. I also got Cleveland.
wow, you guys are leaving me on my little island over
Yeah,
here.
you're on your own little island with Texas, but why do you have Texas, bro?
CJ Stroud is a dog, man. Like
Dog, bro.
I've seen I feel if the Texans, even though they don't have the greatest defense, if they can get to Flacco and make it just a little bit, it's like it's gonna take 1 or 2 big plays that CJ Stroud is known for.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he did it last game.
It's gonna be a good game. It's
Great
gonna be a
game.
good one.
For sure. I'm definitely excited about that one. Moving on, another game that a lot of people are excited about. We got Miami at Kansas City. It's the news of the town, though. How many times have you seen a post in the last week? Oh, the temperature's gonna be this. Oh, the temperature's gonna be that. What is it at? -3 degrees?
Yeah, because what else are they gonna say? Because half of Miami's team is out.
That's
so
true.
It's like
You got Mozart with a Q, Waddle with a Q. Their cornerback, not quarterback, cornerback, Xavier Howard is out, -3 degrees. Stephen A. Smith, the man himself, said he has no hope for Miami in this game coming up. And you know what? At -3 degrees, you got to think that a team that is homed in Florida is going to struggle one way or another.
I'm going to say this. I think Miami's a great team. I think they have a lot of weapons. I think there's a lot going against them. I think it's hard, period, to play against Kansas City in Kansas City.
Right.
That's a tough home environment to play in.
Arrowhead is tough.
That's tough.
They have a rowdy fan base.
Tua throws a lot of picks. If he gets a little thrown off,
If he gets a little picky.
little picky.
You know what it is? Miami is a team that is very centered around speed.
100%.
The defense, speed driven. You know, offense, obviously speed driven. So
Yeah.
You don't feel that fast in the cold.
no, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't. And with all that snow,
Your knee starts cracking a little bit.
You know, not to bring up basketball, but I have a question, and I want to know if you guys agree with me or not. I don't think I've presented this to either of you. Maybe I have, but I talk about sports all day long. I forget who I'm talking to, right? So I think it's very interesting how the same concept of small ball in Miami, Florida, is used with the Dolphins, but it's also used with the Miami Heat, where they also really don't have big men like that. Do you think that it could possibly be like a cultural thing among coaches in that area?
They don't like tall people in Miami?
No, but think about it. Look, the Dolphins have a young coach. All they do is play fast football because that is their personnel. The same way the Miami Heat don't have a big man like that. And they also play small, fast basketball.
I mean, where would you
It's
want
the same exact city.
Where would you want the big man on the Dolphins?
I mean, you could have a big tight end. You could have a taller quarterback. They just happen to have the
You're
shortest.
saying Tua's not tall enough?
You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying, but you understand.
Hey,
what
David,
I'm
how tall's
saying.
Tua?
How tall's Tua? I don't know. But just quick little shout out since we did mention the Miami Heat.
Right.
Eric Spoelstra signed that huge contract.
Huge
8-year
contract.
extension, $120
Yo,
million.
can we clap that up for Eric Spoelstra
Clap
really
it up for
quick?
Eric Spoelstra, man.
Look, real
I like
quick.
Spoelstra. I like him.
I
He's a
love
good
him.
coach. He's a good coach.
He's a great coach.
Great coach.
Top 5 coach in the NBA right
And
now.
Tua Tagovailoa, off the top of my head, before I even look it up, I'm gonna say he's 6'1", tops.
Yeah.
Tops.
He's a short guy. And you know what?
He's not shorter than Zach Wilson.
They have the shortest receiver in the NFL.
But he's the best receiver in the NFL.
Okay, he's small.
Hey, man. He just so happened to be a free agent. They signed him.
Look, there's no one saying that he's anything less than amazing. But, you know, he's not winning a dunking contest.
How do you know that?
What's he gonna dunk on?
Ooh, Wiki D is what they call me.
Wicket.
6'1".
Oh, on the dot. You like how I threw that in there? Wicket. He wanted to be Wikipedia David, so that's his new nickname, Wiki D. That sounds like something out of Rocket Power. Hey, it's Wiki D. Hey, kids. I don't know, man. Who do you got in this game?
I have Miami.
After all that slander.
Yeah, Miami's playing in -3 degrees. They're not used to that. That's
Right.
a lot. It's very cold for them.
Right.
They're playing hurt. That's another thing. They're playing in Arrowhead, which is tough. I think that's 3 huge factors.
And add the fourth, the fact that they're only 1-3 against teams that are over 500.
Yep, that's another one.
Wow.
They can't beat good teams. Now, Kansas City, it's no secret that they've struggled this year,
Right.
right? But I think playoffs, I think Mahomes is gonna be Mahomes, find a way to win, and I have Kansas City.
Is this a chance for Chiefs receivers to form a name for themselves?
We saw what Kadarius Toney did last year in the Super Bowl.
Who?
He did his thing in the Super Bowl.
Huh?
You can say that, but he did his thing in the Super Bowl last year. He won them that game, arguably.
I also got Kansas City in this game, bro.
Yeah, I think we all do.
You think, my goal in the future is, how like teams will look at like the stats of like ESPN or SportsCenter and be like, all those analysts counted you out.
Yeah.
Prove them wrong. I hope that one day they'll be like, On Cody's corner, none of them had you winning. Let's prove them wrong.
Well, then Cody has nobody correct, so who cares?
Hey, you know what? Listen, man.
2 for 18, Cody.
Oh my goodness.
David, you're laughing a little extra hard over there. Is all I'm saying.
It
wasn't a giggle or a chuckle.
It was well timed.
It was a burst of laughter.
It was well timed.
They're gonna say they didn't have you, and he's like, yeah, but who's Cody ever got?
Oh,
That's actually a good luck chart. Wait, he's got us to win.
you guys make me sick. You guys make me sick.
That's like David. You know when Drake picks a team to win the championship? And they lose?
No, I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna go out outside in a Kentucky zip up. I'm not going to hit one of those. I'm not gonna go for a shootout with the team or nothing like that. As a matter of fact,
you got the same exact type of zip.
Chill. There's a quarter zip. It's a quarter zip. There's a quarter zip. That was a warm up. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's all right. It's just they hate you when you're popping.
Speaking of popping,
you're still trying to transition a little extra hard. I see you. Yo, is it Giggle City in here today, bro? Like everybody's like, ha ha, he.
It's Friday.
We
baby.
can't have fun.
It's Friday, baby.
It's about that time, man. Please. I'm sorry, I ruined your transition. Please. Popping.
Okay, got it. Popping. Speaking of popping, TJ Watt's out.
Yeah.
But we still got.
That was horrible.
He popped his knee. No,
He popped.
terrible.
Oh wow.
That's terrible.
Oh
No,
man.
that's pretty good actually, but it's just not nice.
That was cold.
That
But
was
speaking of cold, you got Pittsburgh at Buffalo.
That's a good one.
I was trying to wait for it.
Hey, now.
Listen, the Steelers are coming into a game on a 3-game winning streak under Mason Rudolph. Allen and the Bills are red hot. I was red hot. I don't know about that
like the
one.
sauce.
You
Listen,
like that one? Red hot.
I like the saying red hot, but do you call them red hot?
They've won 5 straight
5 straight. What else do you call it?
and won the division.
Yeah, I guess so.
How much hotter can you be?
I don't like to
Yeah.
give people in my division flowers, and that's my fault.
Well, we can't be.
I'm
we
self-
Have to, we have, you know what I mean? Our biases have to come and go in a sense.
I guess so.
Like the supermarket.
Wait, what?
That's Stop and Shop.
No, there's a come and go.
There's a come and go grocery store.
It's like a
Next, you're gonna tell me Arthur's and Aardvark. I don't know where you're getting this information from.
There's a place called Come and Go. David, you can look it up.
I will.
Oh my God, come and go.
KUM.
Steelers defense.
Wait, what?
KUM and go.
Wait. Oh my God. Convenience store chain. He is absolutely correct.
What state is this in?
Whoa. What in God's name?
Come and go.
This is
Come
in
again.
Come and go.
West Des Moines, wherever that.
Des Moines? Isn't that Idaho?
Yep.
Petey, when was the last time you were in Idaho,
No,
bro?
sorry, Iowa.
That's even worse. At least Idaho has potatoes.
Is Iowa a bottom 5 state?
Don't do that. We're gonna. Anyone that's listening to the show from Iowa is gonna be like,
Wait.
forget these guys.
Hold on. Have you stepped into come and go?
I have not stepped
Have you
inside.
came and went? I guess is the question.
That's the joke.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
We're gonna keep going.
Well,
Let's
look,
go.
David, you need to focus because word on the street is you have a parlay for this game.
Speaking of coming and going, Pittsburgh going into Buffalo, and they're gonna be leaving quick.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I do have a parlay for this game. Gabe Davis is out. Not like I was gonna put him on my parlay anyway because he's a bum.
They're
Right.
gonna miss out on
But,
all those 2 catches he gets per game.
Yeah, I don't understand. And yo, he pisses me off when he comes out with that stupid C on his damn jersey.
Yeah.
Captain of what? Captain of what, bro?
The #1 loser.
Yo, terrible. Anyway, so the line originally for this game was at 44, I believe, 44 and a hook. It dropped all the way down to 33 and a half. So I'm taking the under on that.
I like that.
I'm gonna take Cook for a TD. I'm gonna go Josh Allen 40 plus rushing yards, and I'm gonna take Knox for 25 receiving. I'm gonna leave it right there.
I like it. The only one that is really questionable for me is James Cook.
Why do you say that?
We have a lot of conversations about what is the weakest part of someone's offense. James Cook is the weakest part of the Bills' offense.
You're crazy.
Of their offense.
Gabe Davis still exists on that
Oh
team.
my God,
weakest
bro!
part.
He's out. He's not part of that offense this game
Then
coming
whoever
up.
his replacement is the weakest part of that team.
Yeah.
I guess so.
James Cook is a pretty good running back.
Listen, they're gonna be running the ball a lot.
All right, let me ask you this, because everybody knows that Dalvin Cook just signed with the Ravens, right?
He's not going to do anything.
Do you think that James Cook is going to have a more successful playoff
Yes.
than his brother?
Yes.
Okay, so
Do you not
the
remember
the Ravens will play either who? Cleveland or Houston, correct?
No, they play whoever the lowest seed to win is.
But
move on.
okay. Do you think any of those teams will stop Dalvin Cook with
Yes.
Baltimore's O-line?
Yeah.
Baltimore's O-line is sick.
Dalvin Cook is going to stop himself. Do we not remember the drop ball he had on the Vikings? On like the
You're talking about something 2 seasons ago.
I don't care.
I'm not
He's
one
2
of those,
seasons older.
I'm not one of those haters that forgets about him because he didn't do anything on the Jets. No running back would have done anything on the Jets other than Breece Hall. Because their O-line was trash.
And he didn't even do much this season.
Exactly, but he was still put as an alternate for the Pro Bowl. He's that nice.
Yeah.
But Dalvin Cook is at the end of his career. Yeah, he might be slowing down a little bit, but everybody forgets at his peak, he was shifty, bro.
But he's not on his peak anymore.
He's not, but he's on a team that's on their
Listen,
peak.
brand new team. I'm not taking any. I still think Dalvin Cook is talented. Just that brand new team, new scheme, and stuff like that. I think it's more tailored for Cook to have a better, James Cook, his brother, to have a better playoff.
Right.
But you're 2-18s. But so.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because I promise you, it won't make it to the episode. Every time 2-18 comes out, it's gonna be because you were, and no one else is gonna hear a thing. All right, so let me ask you this, because you personally, David, were talking about how Pollard is not gonna score in the playoffs.
He's not.
If someone were to score first, Dalvin Cook
He has a
or
bye
Tony
week.
Pollard? He has a bye week.
Pollard's got a better chance.
Pollard has a better chance, correct? Because he plays an extra game. You're right about that. But let's say for some reason the Cowboys make it past this round, and then they all play next week. You expect Pollard to score before Dalvin Cook?
I think because if they get close to the goal line, unless Dalvin Cook breaks one, which I don't see happening.
I see him as an end zone guy this year.
No, that's Gus Edwards.
That's Gus Edwards or Lamar?
Yeah.
I think now that they picked up a running back, I think Lamar's not going to be doing that as often.
No, he'll be doing that.
Yeah, he'll be doing that. That's what
He's the MVP.
Yeah.
You put the ball in Lamar's hands, not Dalvin Cook.
Right.
Do you see Gus Edwards with a rushing touchdown before Lamar?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're getting really off topic here. It all started with James Cook, but who do you got for this game, man? We're talking Pittsburgh, Buffalo.
I mean, it's easy. I feel like I got Buffalo.
All right, I also got Buffalo. Is anybody? No, David. Thankfully.
I mean, we didn't talk much about Pittsburgh. Yeah, Mason Rudolph.
Yeah.
He's been balling too. Can't ignore that.
Yeah.
You got Watt out. I think that I saw a stat where when he's playing, they're a top 3 defense in the NFL.
And when he's not?
Top 30.
Top 30 out of 32?
Yeah.
Why do you even say top? That's not the top. That's the bottom.
Whatever. That's where they're ranked.
So, as far as teams that
I just want to say, sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Just
no,
real quick.
please. I'm 2-18. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Not saying that it's going to sway anybody's opinion, but Mike Tomlin as an underdog is 57-31.
When
He's
he
going to
was
be
counted
57
out.
and 32 now.
Hey, now.
Listen, man.
Mike Tomlin, you give him some time, man. He can scheme something up, I'm still giving it to the Bills.
I was going to say, does that mean that you're changing your vote to Pittsburgh?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I don't blame you. And I believe Najee Harris is out also, if I'm not mistaken. We could look into that later on, but if we're talking about teams that need to get there, we're just talking Pollard. Let's get into this Dallas game.
You tried really hard to transition.
I was trying to make eye contact with you to see if a little twinkle came in your eye.
You're trying to take something from my brain.
Yeah, I was trying. But speaking of trying, Green Bay's going to have to try pretty hard against Dallas at Dallas, AT&T Stadium. How do you see this game going, man?
I think I love Green Bay.
Right.
And I think the way they play offense is amazing. And I think this is very possibly a game that the Cowboys can lose. I see that happening. If next week comes by and you tell me Green Bay beat Dallas, I'm not surprised.
Right.
Talking about weakest links, receiver number 2 on Dallas, Cooks. I think he's one of the worst number 2s that we're going to see in this playoff.
I thought you said that there's not that many that are better, or not that many that are worse.
I'm going to tell you which number 2s in the playoffs I would take over.
Let's just go down the list. Let's go down the list. Who's the number 2 in Houston? It's probably Noah Brown, right?
I'll take Noah Brown.
Okay. In Cleveland, It's who? What was the name of the guy you said earlier from Cleveland?
Oh, I forgot.
The third string.
Something Bell. Right?
David Bell.
David Bell. I'll take Brandon Cooks.
Okay. Kansas City. Anyone is a number 2 behind Travis Kelce. Make your pick. Kadarius Toney.
Scaffolding.
Valdez Scantling.
Rashee Rice.
Rashee Rice.
I'll take Rashee Rice.
I'll take Rice over Brandon Cooks.
Okay. Pittsburgh. You got Deontay Johnson.
I'll take Deontay Johnson.
Or George Pickens,
I'll
because
take
they're pretty even.
I'll take Deontay Johnson over.
Okay. Are you taking Gabe Davis?
No, he's a bum.
Think about it.
All right. But he's out.
I don't care.
That's the first one second one so far?
That's the second one.
Second,
so far.
okay, 2.
Green Bay.
I'll take Jaden Reed.
Yeah.
As of late.
As of right now.
As of late.
As of right now, I'm taking Jaden Reed.
Okay.
What have you done for me lately?
Yep.
Right, that's sports. No, I hear you. Let's see. The Rams.
I'm taking Puka.
Yeah. Or Cup, whichever one you want to call the 2.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. The Lions. Who's the number 2? Amon-Ra St. Brown, and they got.
Josh Reynolds.
Yeah. He's a bum.
I'll take Cooks.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take Cooks over Reynolds.
Okay. Devontae Smith.
I'll
This
take
was the
Devontae.
conversation
I'll take Devontae
before.
Smith.
That's not even a question.
I disagree with both.
You're
of you.
crazy.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because as a person who follows fantasy the way that I have since 2015, Devontae Smith came into the league what? 3 years ago?
No.
2 years ago? He was on that team when they went to the Super Bowl.
That was last year.
Okay, so
I think
that
last year
wasn't
was,
his rookie year. His second year. This is his third year right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Third or fourth.
It's one of those. I mean, you could look it up also.
But anyway.
But like, getting into that, like, he's all or nothing.
all right. Speaking fantasy,
Talk to me.
I'm gonna tell you, from week 8 to now, he's put up 22, 14, 15, 23, 24, 10, 10, 17, 6.
Why didn't you say week 1 to 8?
Okay. 17, 23, 6, 14, 1, 9, 8.
Okay. You dropped. You
Let me
didn't
finish.
You didn't want to say all the
Because
bad
I'm talking
numbers.
recent. We're talking recent.
Oh my God.
All right. On the season, he averaged 14 points. Okay. Now let's talk Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks averaged 10.
Okay.
We'll talk since week 8 as well. Unless, I'll start from week 1 for you.
Start week 1
4,
for me. Fine.
3, 6, 2, 15, 14, 1, 32. That's that one game he really went off. 7, 17, 16, 5, 3, 10, 17, 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
He averages 4 more points of fantasy.
You think he does that on another team? I don't think so.
I think he does.
Who, Devontae?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You think that?
I think there's better throwers than Hurts.
Yeah. I think Devontae
just
might
in
be.
general.
I think Devontae.
I think he's very talented.
Yeah, I think he could possibly even be like a number 1, depending on what. It's just that AJ Brown's so damn good, like, so you know what I mean. But
So then why is he number 1?
Because he had the BJ Brown.
because of AJ Brown.
I mean, that's what I'm saying though. I'm saying like, are you saying it because Devontae Smith is that good, or because AJ Brown is questionable? Because he's coming off an injury, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Devontae Cook is the ideal number 2 you'd want on your team.
Devontae Smith.
That's what I said. Devontae Smith.
Devontae Cook. You said.
Oh, I'm sorry. Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
The ideal number 2 I'd want on my team. Keep going down the list. Who are you missing?
The only one that's left is I guess Mike Evans is the one, so Chris Godwin will be the
I'll
2.
take Chris
I'll
Godwin.
take Chris Godwin.
Okay, yeah,
So there's only 2 teams I chose.
that's not bad. Listen, so
Cooks
he's
is bad.
So he's better than it seems.
He's better than Gabe Davis and Josh Reynolds.
And Najee Harris is active, by the way.
Okay,
Oh,
perfect.
he is active. That's a bigger problem for Buffalo. I don't see anything going wrong their way though. Both defenses struggle against the pass, and both are going up against very good quarterbacks in Jordan Love and in Dak Prescott. So
Yep.
does that mean that this game is going to be a shootout?
I think it's going to be a shootout.
I think so.
I think it's definitely going to be a shootout.
Yeah.
All right, I don't have a parlay.
I got
on this
each
one.
team scoring at least like 20.
You know I'm locking that in, right?
Right. Yeah, I like that. You think both team has over?
Do I?
Would you?
Yeah.
Let me ask you
At
this.
least 17 and 17.
Yeah, each team's gonna go over 17.
Yeah, each team's going to go over
You
17.
want me to lock it in?
Lock that in.
I'm locking it in.
His phone is loading currently.
Good.
I want to
Over
ask
17.
you this: do you think that both teams have at least 14 by the half?
I think one of them will.
14 by the half.
One of the
14
teams
by
will.
the half.
Yeah, I think one of them will. I'm taking one of them will.
All right, but other than that, I feel like on paper you would think this is an easy decision, but you also got to think about Mike McCarthy going against his former team. Little vengeance there.
There is.
some might say bad blood. But we don't know how the relationship is between him and his former team. How does he feel being around them? How do the players feel around him? You know, the intimidation level on top of AT&T Stadium being one of the wildest stadiums in football.
I think
I don't know,
there's a
man.
lot riding on for the Cowboys. I think if the Cowboys lose, I think their coach is out. I think
Hot take.
Tony Pollard's probably
You
out.
think coaches are just flying? Like, all right.
Let me tell you this. I don't think
please.
we've seen our last coach fired yet.
No, yeah,
I don't think so either.
I think we got at least one, maybe two.
Some jobs are definitely
On the line.
hinged, yeah, hinged on these wins for sure.
A big one that was rumored, Nick Sirianni.
I think it's either him.
Yeah.
I think it's him and Dallas.
Yeah.
Cowboys haven't lost at home all season, correct?
I think they have. I'm
I'm not sure. I know they have a really good record. They're doing really good at
I don't
home.
believe they did. I don't believe they did.
I'll tell you right now, David.
Oh, we
'Cause
got
I'm curious,
reversed
man.
roles here.
Reverse.
Wicked.
He said,
Um,
wicked.
I think Love. We've talked about him. Can he be that elite quarterback? I think this is the time to prove it.
Yeah. I think
First
so
round
too.
of the playoffs. This is the time.
No, they haven't. They're 8-0 at home.
Wicked.
Tom Brady was undefeated going into. Tom Brady was undefeated going into the Super Bowl against Eli Manning, and what happened?
Giant fans be like,
Right.
We got that.
what did he do against Eli Manning?
Your blue is showing, yo.
Right.
I'ma let it show.
Your Odell is showing.
That's 2 rings.
Who do you got this game, bro?
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Dallas, but I think Green Bay's got a good shot at winning this game if everything goes right.
I think that even though it's going to be a hard-fought game, I think that we didn't talk about we did talk about Jalen Reed and them. I rely more on CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks than I do on Christian Watson, Jalen Reed. You got to give me Dallas this game.
Pollard under 55 yards.
Oh, okay.
Are you asking me?
I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
He will be under
Sorry.
55
I
yards.
apologize. I thought you were asking me Pollard under 55. I would have been like, yeah. But no, you were like, Pollard under 55. Anyway.
Speaking of unders, I don't think you're going to take this one because we got the Rams at Detroit.
Ooh.
You like that one?
At Detroit.
As I said.
That stadium is going to be popping, bro. Matt Stafford going against his old team at that arena where he used to call home for the bulk of his career.
Do you think when he throws a touchdown in Detroit, the fans are going to be a little excited?
No,
They
they're
should
gonna be
You
excited.
think a tear's going to come down their eye?
It's gonna be like a yes no moment. Like it'll be like he scores and they'll be like, "Oh, wait, we're losing."
If you're a real Lions fan,
Yeah.
you should be happy for Matthew Stafford.
Absolutely.
should.
He gave a lot to that. Like he played hurt. Like he gave a lot to that team.
I've seen that. What was that? What year was that? Like 2011, where like he had something wrong with his hand,
Dude.
and he still threw a touchdown to Calvin Johnson, and he came out the game. He's a dog, bro.
Cody, I don't know if you remember this. This was years ago, and it's really funny that it comes full circle now.
Talk to me.
But I remember we had a conversation very soon after the trade happened between Goff and Stafford. And we were talking about it, and I was like, Stafford's amazing. And I was like, I think Detroit has a good shot with Goff coming on this team. And then you didn't trust Goff.
There was no reason to trust him
I
at
know.
the time.
I
There was no
don't.
reason.
I don't blame you. But I remember he had gone to the Super Bowl with the Rams. Goff.
Yeah.
They lost. And that was right after. And then you're like, I don't see Goff being good on the Lions. And I think now it's really come full circle because this is the chance. Goff
This
has
is where
been
that trade proves itself to be worthy or not.
who won the trade. This
Of
is
him.
really it.
But you know what?
I mean, Rams already won the trade. They won
That's
a chip.
that. I was about to say, like,
They won
there's
a chip.
other factors that you can say, like,
Yeah.
make it into what it is.
What team was better for golf? That Rams
This
team?
one.
Or that Lions
That Rams team was built to win, man. That was
That
a good Rams team.
was good.
That was a good Rams team.
I don't know, man. I feel like he's in a pretty good position to win right now.
If Detroit still had Laporta, I would say this team's built to win.
Yeah.
You have Laporta, you have St. Brown, you have 2 really good running backs. Defensively, they're not amazing, but they're not bad.
I think
That's why I put the Rams over the Lions because that defense was.
yeah, that's
we heard
the
about
thing,
Aaron
bro.
Donald too.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about it.
I'm gonna let David talk about it.
Oh, my boy, that's my guy right
Talk-
there.
I know
man.
you like
Aaron-
him.
Aaron Donald, man, named first team All Pro for a record 8th time tying LT, Lawrence Taylor, for those who don't know,
Go.
Reggie White, and Bruce Smith for most selections by a defensive player. That guy's an animal, bro.
He is, bro.
Like, he look like he you want to talk about unit? That dude is a unit.
Not to come off some type of way, right? But I remember being a teenager when he was already popping, and I always knew he was a strong guy, you know. And then I saw a picture of him for the first time without a shirt on.
It's disgusting.
I've never seen such a large man so ripped.
it's
Like, I've seen bodybuilders bodybuild, that's different. But as a professional athlete, to have your body look like that, at that position that he plays at,
and to move the way
to
he
move
does.
like that,
He's a
freak of nature.
He's a freak. He's one of those freak.
I remember
athlete
that.
Dudes. He's a freak, dude.
Since there's so much excitement about this game, I want to talk to you about my parlay for this game, right? You said no one wanted to take the under. You're correct. I got the over at 51.5.
Jeez.
I got Puka scoring one. I got David Montgomery scoring one. And I got Lions money line. Give me the Lions this game.
You know what's gonna happen this game?
It's not 2-19, 3-18, baby. I'm on the run.
It's gonna be Cooper Cup touchdown, Jahmyr
Right.
Gibbs touchdown, Rams money line.
Right.
Who's the better coach of the two?
McVay.
No,
Yes.
I disagree with you.
Then Campbell?
Then Campbell.
McVay.
Is it because of his like success in the recent
That's
past?
good, yeah.
McVay made Baker look good for the little time that there was. I like McVay, man. I like Campbell. Not for nothing.
He doesn't believe in your boy Baker Mayfield. Now.
Baker
You hear
Mayfield
this?
is a great quarterback.
Do you think that the reason?
Great.
He's a great guy.
That's a strong.
Here we go.
Here-
You can't just
You
be
saw him on the Hulu commercials?
Yeah, I remember back when he was before the Hulu commercials, when
Progressive.
at Progressive, when he would sweep all of Brown Stadium.
He was living in the stadium.
Yeah, with a sleeping bag. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Those are good.
those are good, but Progressive commercials are corny, bro. So when I first saw him
You don't
on
like
there, I was
Flo?
like, he's not gonna last here, dude.
Not a Flow fan?
Oh no, I like Flo. That's the only Progressive commercial. But when you start getting involved with traveling in the future and the past, and now you got athletes doing stuff. The only commercial, if you ask me, that does athletes the right way is State Farm.
I
Yo,
guess.
do you guys
I don't know.
remember? Sorry, that just reminded me. Do you remember those old ESPN Sports Center commercials? Where they
Which
always had the athletes and they were in the office though.
Yes, and then something
Yes,
with
Oh my
yeah.
god, those were the
Those were
best.
funny.
Those were the best commercials.
They used to have them kind of in low quality, and it kind of was giving the Office
And
energy.
I don't know if you guys ever seen this. This is completely obviously way off topic, but still in the thing of football.
Back in my day.
Word, right? The guy, it used to be called Office Linebacker with Terry Tate. No?
No.
You guys are looking at me. Oh my
No.
goodness. Oh, rock and chisel over here. It's all right. Keep going.
For those of you that don't know, we hit David with the rock and chisel every time he hits us with a old quote or saying or anything that
little
that
outdated.
outdates Petey and myself.
If you
so
want, plug in your dial up so you can show us later.
Oh my god.
that'd be great. I would love it.
All right. Anyway, PD, what's your pick?
I gotta go with the Rams, man. I'm a huge Cooper Cup fan.
I know this.
You know that. I love Stafford, the way he plays. That offense is amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a great game. I think this might be my game to watch. It's tough, man. It's between that, Cleveland, and Miami and the Chiefs.
The playoffs are good. That's
Good.
that's a good problem to have.
It
I
is.
don't know which game I'm the most excited about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This might be it.
It's not one of those you know what's gonna happen in this one, you know what's gonna happen in this one, you know what's gonna happen in this one. Really, the only one that makes me feel like that is Steelers Buffalo.
Super Wild Card Weekend, baby.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna take the Rams.
There it is.
To wrap it up in what I think is gonna be the most interesting game of the week,
Really?
I'm gonna tell you why.
You tell me
I got
why.
Philly.
Tell me
at-
why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing gonna hit.
Tell me why.
I don't wanna feel. Everybody now. I want it that way. That was beautiful. That was not rehearsed.
That was really good.
Off the hizzy.
I enjoyed it. Wicked.
Getting into this one, Philly at Tampa Bay. And I'm going to tell you
Speaking
why.
of wanting it that way.
Philly's going to want it some type of way. There's a really good chance they lose here, bro.
It's a good chance.
There's
Philly.
a really, really, really good chance that Baker, Money Maker, your boy,
My boy.
takes the reins in this game The defense loads them up, pause, and completely destroys Philly this game.
Man,
They've been looking horrible the last couple games.
let's talk about this. The
Talk
last
about it.
2 teams they've lost against,
Uh-huh.
the Cardinals
Yep.
and the Giants.
Ugh.
Those are not 2 teams you want to lose against going into the playoffs.
I don't think that's teams you want to lose against ever.
Let's talk about this. Against the Giants in their most recent loss,
Yeah.
they started their starters.
Except DeAndre Swift.
Except DeAndre Swift,
Yeah.
he had the flu.
An illness.
Yeah. He had strep throat.
The Eagles have lost the last 5 of their 6.
Lost 5 of the last 6. The one they won was against the Giants, and it wasn't a convincing win. Now, they started their starters, first half against the Giants, didn't score a single point.
I got some bad news for you, though.
Tell me.
Baker Mayfield has a possible foot injury.
He's going to play.
He's going to play, but hey, does that affect mobility?
It might. That's all right. He's
When
gonna
he has to
sling
get
it.
away from Fletcher Cox?
It might.
It's hard, man.
It is.
Look, I think that on the other side of that same spectrum, I want to say that Tampa Bay deserves their flowers. They won the last 5 of their 6.
And let's also not forget, Philly's a pretty easy team to run against.
Yeah.
And who you have as a running back? Dollar Store McCaffrey.
Rashad White.
He's going to go off this game.
You know, it's one thing to call him budget and now dollar store. The value of him is dwindling in your eyes, I see.
I remember where I grew up, we had a 49-cent store.
Oof. That's how you know.
That's how you know.
That's how you knew it was the struggle store. They used to sell you the 50-cent lighters.
I used to buy little toys from there when I was a kid, and they would break within 3 minutes.
I was about to say, those didn't even make it home.
Those were the ones that had a light on it.
I used to
And
get.
then you would leave the light on, like from when you bought it to outside of the store, and the light didn't stay on by the time you got
The
home.
one I would get every time was like a bow and arrow, and like you pull it, and there's like a little arrow that would stick to the wall.
Don't you do archery now?
I
Actually,
do. I'm archery certified.
Did you know that he's a certified archer?
Really?
Yep.
He's basically the Green Arrow, bro.
So zombie apocalypse, my man's like,
Everybody else has a gun.
Make
He's
it
like,
bad.
wait,
Make it
let me
hella
get
noise."
my arrows.
no, but that's smart. Everybody's making hella noise. He just,
Yeah, until the arrow punctures somebody's lung.
he's certified.
Get out of the way.
Bro. He's certified. He knows
See,
what he's doing.
now you transition from arrows to harpoons.
I gotta throw. How many harpoons am I gonna carry?
Look, it's gonna be an interesting one, but
Are the Bucks gonna harpoon the Eagles?
because they're pirates. I like that. That was fire. Give me the Bucks. I got the Bucks. Give me Tampa Bay, bro. That was so hard, David. Oh my god, I'm sweating.
This is why he's 2 for 18. He chooses
I'm
teams
sweating.
based off harpoons.
No, you know what? And David's gassing me up because he wants me to pick someone that's probably not gonna win. Oh yeah, oh, but you're 2-19.
All right. Well, I don't like you choosing the Bucks, because I'm also choosing the Bucks. I got them beating Philly.
Let's see. David has.
I'm sticking with the Eagles.
He has Philly.
Yeah.
You know, not to put anyone's business out there, but playing a little Philly trip. Now he's getting a little excited about Philly.
David, I just want to point this out.
Please.
Out of all the teams you chose, the only team you chose that's gonna lose at home is Detroit.
Hot take.
No, I'm just looking at the list.
The only one that's gonna lose at home.
He said it's gonna be Detroit. Oh, and Tampa Bay, because he chose the Eagles.
Yeah, but the NFC South is so terrible. It really is, though. But yeah, you are correct. I mean, this is why you play in the regular season, right? This is why you win, to get home field advantage. It means something.
Yeah. Some might say that the Buccaneers will have a big chance to boom. Speaking of boom, we gotta get into these boom and bust, and they're gonna get interesting because it's only playoff players.
Will Cody be 2 for 21?
I am going to even out my score. I promise you that.
Impossible.
Yeah, there's not enough time.
All right, so every time I'm right this time, give me 2
No, I'm not doing
instead
that.
of 1.
No, you take.
Give me a little hand, yo. Give me a little handicap.
You know what?
If you go 3 for 3, I'll give you a bonus.
There you go.
If you go 3 for 3, give me 5.
No, I'll give you 4.
Well, that's not even a bonus.
It's a bonus point.
Give me 2, but make it 5.
What do you think, David? I'll let you.
If I go 3 for 3, instead of getting 3, I get 5.
I've never gotten a bonus point for my 3 for 3s.
No one, yo, who's talking about you, bro?
Him going 3 for 3 though is such like a.
Yeah, you know I'll give it to you. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's such a like a.
All right, shake on it. 5. Shake on it.
5 points.
I'm
All
doing
right.
this. It is done.
All right. I want to talk about my first bust. Oh man.
David's gonna love this one.
Yeah. Come on.
Can I change it?
No.
I want to change it.
No.
I'm not gonna say what I wrote.
I'll say it for you.
But you know what? I got another receiver.
You're such a. You can't do that.
I can't. Why not?
No, you can't do
How
that.
can I switch it up?
Because I just gave you the option to get bonus points. You can't change it now.
I will announce your bust because this.
All right. All right. Whoa. This is a family show.
Oh, sorry.
I'll say it. Fine. You got CeeDee Lamb against Green Bay. This is why I said bust. I'm not gonna tell you why. Because he's projected. He averaged 23 for the whole season. Right?
For the listeners at home, we don't have access to projected fantasy points, so we're using averages.
There we go.
He averages 23 points a game. There's a chance he doesn't get all the way up to 23.
I mean, there is, but he's also getting about 25 targets a game.
If he catches all his targets, that's it. That's 25 points.
Yeah.
Listen.
And we just said that Brandon Cooks ain't
Anything
worth 2 cents.
You guys are really raining on my parade here, okay? I just got excited I might get 5, and now I feel like I'm gonna get nothing.
Well, anyway, so
Talk to us about your boom.
All right, my boom is gonna be Dak Prescott.
How convenient.
matter of fact, if Petey
No, Petey doesn't get anything. Petey gets nothing. No handshake was made for Petey.
And if CeeDee Lamb goes over, Petey should even get some points.
Oh my God! See, David, you're making it harder for me. I'm just trying to win.
I agree.
No one, but hey, there's no handshake on that one, so keep going.
Dak Prescott against the Steelers. Projected 20. I think he's gonna throw
Dak
the ball.
Prescott's not playing the Steelers, sunshine.
I'm sorry.
You trusting this guy? This is your king?
Against Green Bay. Projected 20.
The nerve.
He's gonna get over 20. I don't have to say much. He's gonna be throwing the ball a lot.
All right.
To CeeDee Lamb.
Another bust. And I also wrote this wrong before you correct me. I got James Cook against Pittsburgh.
But tell the listeners what you
I
put.
wrote versus Buffalo.
He's going against his own
You
team.
know what? It's him against him. It's a mental mind game. That's what he's playing right now. That's the problem.
Meant to mend them.
The mental mind a minute. You got he's projected 13. He's the worst part of their offense right now, bro. I'm gonna
Gabe
stand
Davis
on
is
it.
projected
I'm
0.
stand on it, bro. Who?
Gabe Davis projected 0.
Okay, he's out.
I'm sure the second string is projected less than 13.
Well, that's my bust.
David, could you find out who the second string on the Bills is right now?
Second string running back?
No,
Receiver.
receiver now that Gabe Davis is hurt.
Yeah.
All right, talk about your boom then, since you want to go against everything I'm saying.
Do you want
right
to say
now.
anything about James Cook?
Nah, man. Like I said, he's the worst part of their offense.
Crazy.
I feel like he is just like going through it. I think that they're gonna be good, man.
Okay.
I think that doesn't mean I think that Buffalo's gonna lose, but I think that as far as anyone getting high volume is gonna be him, bro.
This
For
guy,
sure.
I should have known that. I'm sorry, Shakir. Khalil Shakir?
Oh yeah.
He nice.
Okay. Let me.
Okay, so James Cook is the worst part of their offense. Just give it to me.
No, he's not.
I'm too for yo. Just give it to me, bro. Please.
Khalil Shakir.
I'm begging you.
Khalil Shakir averages 6 points in fantasy. All right, so we're gonna go with my next boom. We talked about him already. Rashad White against the
49-cent store, Christian McCaffrey.
Eagles. Coupon. He's free. Buy one get one.
They got him
Rashad
on
White.
the Groupon.
Rashad White against the Eagles. We talk about a team that's easy to run against. It's the Eagles. Projected. He averages 15. I think he's gonna get more than 15.
Okay,
They're gonna run the ball down the Eagles' throats.
I like it. Speaking of really destroying the Eagles, you're gonna like my last bust. I know you could see it, but you're already getting excited. Looking at me, looking at you, looking at me. I got Jalen Hurts at a bust.
I do like this one.
Going against Tampa Bay, projected 21, averaging 21. Excuse
That's okay.
me. No projections around here. But I don't know, man. I think it's about time that people really see the Eagles for what they are. And if they lose this game, it's all the more reason to get Nick Sirianni out of there. I got Jalen Hurts at a bust for sure.
I like that. I got a side question for you.
Talk to me.
Who do you think? I don't want to say has a better game. But let's say who has a better game, Hurts or Baker?
Baker.
Yeah.
Baker.
Okay, I like that.
Money maker. Come
Eagles
on.
fans, man, they're not gonna like that.
I don't care about them. It's gangrene over here, bro.
All right.
That's all I'm worried about. You know what else I'm worried about? Jalen Hurts. He's gonna struggle. Mark my words.
Okay, I
He's
like
hurting
it.
over there. He's hurting.
Speaking of hurting, Laporte is not playing. So my next boom, Amon St. Brown.
Ooh.
Nice seg, too.
Right?
I like that seg.
I got some of them.
You know, I know this is for the back end, but you know, just for there, can we write Hurts is hurting somewhere?
We can.
You want that?
I like that
You
one.
like that one?
Hurts is
hurting.
hurting.
Hurts is
Put it on a t-shirt.
Come on.
All right, we got Amon St. Brown. He averages 20 points. I think Goff is gonna target him heavy.
Right.
I think he's gonna go off, man.
You know, there's no reason that he doesn't. To be honest,
he's
with
done
you.
it all season.
Yeah, that's his guy. You know, there was even that point in time where Amon-Ra St. Brown kind of argued. He was like, I deserve to be in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
And honestly, he did.
Yep.
That's not to say the people that weren't in the Pro Bowl
He was great
didn't
last
deserve it.
season as well.
I'm saying, bro. Like, you know, we talked about it last episode. Sorry. The episodes fly in my head.
It's only 2 days ago, really.
Right. It is. It's crazy
Crazy.
how that works, huh? We're recording on Friday right now. It comes out on Saturday. So 2 days ago for us, 3 days ago for you guys. Yeah, man. If you're talking about players, if you don't trust him after 1 year of being good, that's fine. But this is year number 2 for him, bro.
No, he's him.
Yeah, he's him.
He's nice.
HIM.
Yeah.
And I don't blame you for putting him at a boom.
So, question for you guys.
Hit me.
Since we all love lists, because I love me a good list.
Lister.
Bill Barnwell just came out with his full predictions.
What a
for
name.
Right. For Bill Barnwell from ESPN, for those who don't know.
Right.
He came out with a full list just now of the entire playoff picture. Do you want to see if we agree?
Like he ranked the teams.
No.
No, his projection.
okay.
Scores.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Tell me.
So we got Green Bay and Cowboys. He's got it 27-17. Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I don't mind that either.
Okay. Miami and Kansas City. 13-26. Kansas City.
I think Miami scores more.
No, I think that's pretty on the dot.
No, I think
it's
they score
pretty
more
on
than
the
one
dot.
touchdown.
Not with all those people hurt, but you can keep going.
Okay, we got Eagles and Bucks. 20-16. Eagles.
The other way
Nope.
around.
Other way around.
I
Yep,
could see
Bucks
the
are
other way
winning.
around.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
a close game.
All right. We got Rams. Rams and the Lions. 26-30. Lions.
I like that one too.
I do like that
I
one.
was looking at the Rams-Lions spread earlier. It was at 3, so I like that number a lot.
Before
Like,
you
it's
said
gonna be a
anything,
close
in
game.
my head I had 27-24.
Yeah.
Getting a little spicy here.
Splash of glam.
Browns and Texans. 17-21. Texans.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm not mad at that either. And that makes sense to correlate what we've been talking about. You know, Houston's defense isn't that crazy, so keeping that also at a back and forth game, I can see it.
Okay.
I can see it.
We got Steelers and Bills. This is 10-31 Bills. Yeesh.
I could definitely see that too, bro. Especially
Not-
without TJ.
Not in the snow.
Why not? If Najee Harris is active, why not?
I don't know.
If Najee, if you're
No, I'm talking. I think he means more so for the Bills. 31.
Yeah, it's a lot of points in the
That's a lot
snow.
of points in the and there's gonna be a nasty storm. But
it's gonna be a run-heavy game.
right.
100%.
And this came
I'll
out
say
9
under-
minutes ago, so this guy just put this out. This came, so
Yeah.
he knows about the weather.
I'm gonna say under 28, so I wouldn't take 31.
If I were to throw you a number at what I think the Bills-Steelers game is gonna be, I'm gonna say.
I think 28 's like
20,
the ceiling.
20 to 10.
Yeah.
For the Bills Steelers, 20-10.
20 to 10 Bills.
Not bad. Not too bad.
High scoring. You know, they both score a touchdown in the
Couple touchdowns, couple
first
field
half.
goals.
Maybe the Bills catch a field goal. Now they're at 10-7. They get a field goal to tie it up 10-10. They get another touchdown. Bills 17-10.
Josh
You get
Allen breaks one, something like
breaks
that.
one. Maybe even if they need a last second just for another field goal, that brings them to 20-10.
It's too late now, but I think next week we should have our own score predictions for every game.
Oh, we'd be so wrong. That give you more of a chance to be wrong.
Okay, but no, I want to see if
You know what? Fine. If you want to be wrong more often, I'm cool with that.
Join the Cody
Since
Club.
hey, let's all just relax.
Let me
okay?
get back to the list. Let me get back to the
sorry.
list.
Sorry.
So now next round, Eagles, 49ers, 18-34, 49ers.
I definitely could see that.
Eagles aren't even making it there.
So the whole system is flawed.
Lions,
see that.
Lions and Cowboys,
Good game.
24-30. Cowboys.
Yeah.
No.
Texans.
I don't think the Cowboys do that well in a second game.
No.
Nope.
NFC divisional round. No.
Nope. I don't think they score 30 without Pollard getting one.
David, how
Pollard's
does,
not getting one.
how does this line up with your thoughts? Because you don't think Pollard's going to score this entire playoff. If they keep advancing, that's more chances for him to
Listen,
score.
I've seen the Cowboys put up crazy numbers without Pollard even touching 40 yards. So they can score. I'm with it. They can score.
All right, let's go. Let's bang out the rest of this list.
It's almost done. So here we go. We got Texans and Ravens. AFC divisional round, 23-13. Ravens.
Right.
I think the Texans score more than 13.
Okay.
No.
It's a good offense.
Chiefs
the Ravens are a great defense.
Yeah. Chiefs and Bills. Let's keep going. Chiefs and Bills.
I like that matchup.
20-16.
Right.
Chiefs.
I can see it.
I could see that.
You know, the way that they had that magical OT game that everybody knows well.
They play each other very well.
And now it gets real juicy.
Ooh.
NFC Championship game. He's got Dallas and San Fran. 27-21. Dallas.
Yeah, you're out of your mind. No.
AFC Championship game.
Not against Props.
Chiefs Ravens. 2017 Chiefs.
Yeah, this list is skewed, let me tell you.
Which means that he's got the Chiefs and the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. 23-20 final score Chiefs.
The Chiefs don't sniff a Super Bowl this year. Not a sniff, not a lick.
They
not
said
a
that
touch.
about Golden State when they went in as the 7th seed.
I said that 2 weeks ago. Remember, David?
I sure know.
Maybe Andy Reid needs to go talk to Bob Myers. Okay, because I think the era of the Chiefs dynasty is over.
Oh, as long as you've got Patrick Mahomes.
I think they're one receiver away from the dynasty being really back.
Yeah.
All right, then they might pull like a Michael Jordan.
I think it's very possible they
3 years, nothing. 3 years, maybe. If they find a way to get that receiver back in the mix, yeah, I see it. Right now, no.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's the list.
And that's the episode.
Yeah, that's our show, man. Hey, man, look. From the bottom of our heart, we hope you enjoy Wildcard Weekend. Hope you enjoy listening to the show. And as always, be ready to tune in this Wednesday. The games are only going to get more interesting, and we're only going to have more to tell you. So, take it easy, guys. How's it?
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.